is here, I think. We'll probably have a couple more cold snaps, but for the most part, good morning, kitties. Good morning, Bark Bark. You sleepy? It feels great. It's in the mid 40s. It's gonna storm a little bit this afternoon, but I think overall we have made it through the worst of the winter weather. Where is Luke? Oh, he's up there. Just check on everybody. I want to check to see if pork chop needs water. I still have not decided what kind of water we're gonna use. For right now, this is working. Pork chop does tend to dump the boys' water. Does he dump your water? Say yes, Mom. He does. Hi, Stinky Man. Hi guys, you ready for breakfast? Jeremy's putting the battery back in my solar system. Today we're gonna go buy the supplies to run all the plugs and maybe run some light switches and different things. I don't really know. We don't have a ton of things on the list this weekend, so it's nice to kind of just slow roll it. It's about 10 o'clock. There are some coyotes up really close to they weren't close to the house, they're back up in the woods last night, and Duke was telling them to go away. Good morning, goats. No babies yet. Hello. How are you guys? Are you guys ready for breakfast? Are you hungry? Are you hungry, hippos? Yes. Okay, let's have breakfast. Cece hasn't changed a whole lot. She seems to have a little bit more udder today. Like I'm starting to see her midline tendon have a little bit more definition. If she only has a single, last year with Nani, she went 5 or 6 days over like the first day that she could be due. And the other development took a while because there was just one baby, versus Bunny, who I think has like 3 babies, has a pretty well-defined udder, and she's not due till, today's the 27th, and she's not due till the 4th. Well, good morning. We're back to this business of going in and everybody attacking the gate. They have another little pile over here, but they've really been working out eating out of the same bowl, and that's fine. For the most part, this is just, it's a little extra snack that trains them. Boys really don't need the grain. This is happening all the time, and I am very surprised that pork chop tolerates it. All right, buddy. Pork chop's so good and patient. Unlike these. Oh. Buddy. Come here, bud. Come here. Here's your breakfast. Everybody seems to be settling back in very well. I think we have somebody who's gonna buy Billy, trying to work out the logistics. So that's good. Find him a new home with some ladies. Tony's back to herself, doing great. Obviously I'm comfortable enough now to go back in with her. Feeding, hormones have worn off for the most part. And we've kind of schemed up Probably gonna breed her for August, September babies. Probably like late August, early September, if possible, late September. It's not too hot for her, but where we don't have to worry so much about providing heat for piglets. It's where they can kind of stay warm enough, buried up in the hay and that kind of thing. We're excited. It's gonna be in the 60s for the highs, high 50s, low 60s, and then 40s at night, which means we should really start getting some grass growth the longer the days get, which is awesome. All that's going good. We'll do a little udder check on everybody this morning. I think they're really ready to be out. So we're really just interested in your bucket, Mom. Are you just interested in my bucket? There's nothing in it. Let's go put it up. Hi, Padme. Hi, May. Cece. Bunners. No pixie stick. Cece is supposedly our first one due. She's the only one that I'm still a little bit unsure. This is what our udder looks like. Yesterday was her first day she could be due. No loosening of ligaments, no vulva swelling. And that feels like it's more developed, but it's really hard to tell, to be honest. Obviously, Bunny's first day she could go is the 4th. Her udder is nice and big. If you can see kind of how big her belly is. So I think we're lots of babies. Twiz is due the end of March. Looks nice little baby bump. So Patty's the 4th. And she's getting definitely more and more udder development for sure. We'll check Nani. Nani's my other one that's due the 4th. Hopefully they won't all kid on the same day. Hopefully we'll be able to spread it out a little bit so everybody can have a bonding pin and all of that. With my luck, I'll have all 4 go into labor at the same time. Yes, you went a whole week over last time. Yeah, getting a nice little udder. My thing with Cece is basically these 3 are doing exactly what I would expect them to, and she's not. She may just not be pregnant. It's not gonna hurt my feelings if she's not. It's just part of it. But we're gonna keep watching her as if she is until we go far enough out that I'm pretty confident. She could have been bred, miscarried, you know, and just lost the baby somewhere along the way. I haven't seen her go back into heat. Hi, pepperonis. He's so pretty. He's just become the coolest looking little goat. So I have some kind of sad news today. I have waited 4 or 5 days to film this video. Fernie died on Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. What I think happened, and we don't know for sure, is it was 65 degrees on Monday, it was 70 degrees on Tuesday. Coming from cold, and then just really hot, you know, to them. All of a sudden, she really struggled the warmer it got. Her breathing became a lot more labored, and we did everything we could to keep her cool. But at that point, it's not really an option to put her in the garage because the garage is hotter than it is out here. So there was no real way to help her regulate that. And I think it got to be just too much. I came out Wednesday morning and she was dead. And it looked like she had probably gotten over on her side and couldn't get back up and had just suffocated. It's a bummer. That journey was just, so we just really were hopeful she was gonna get better. She was perkier. She seemed so much happier to be out here with the girls, was loving getting out and grazing and nibbling on stuff and seeing other goats. And I was just so hopeful that we were gonna take her for that chest x-ray. We were gonna get some better treatment and we were just gonna keep, you know, keep progressing for sure. It's just not what happened. And it's been a rough couple of weeks, honestly. I waited several days to film this because I'm just exhausted. I don't really know how else to, you know, explain it. I'm ready for goat babies. I'm ready to have something happy. It's one of those things that, like, now this first goat that's supposed to be pregnant doesn't look like she's pregnant. We've lost a goat. We're still gonna have plenty of babies with the other 5 that are pregnant, but it's a little bit heartbreaking for sure. As part of it, you do the best you can. And I feel like we did everything possible for her. Like, I have no doubt that there was nothing else that we could have done. But I wanted you guys to know that that's why we haven't seen her this morning. I hate it about Fernie. I appreciate all you guys' support and, like, all the positive comments and everything and all the encouraging that you guys have been doing. It's been awesome. Been kind of off Instagram this week, and that's why. Just needed a break from everything for a minute. Hopefully this week we'll have at least one set of goat babies at some point with, I think Bunny will go close to her due date, and that'll be the 4th, which is next Thursday. If Cece gives birth, it'll go into this week's videos, but I think it'll be the next week for goat babies, hopefully. But it's nice to see them all back out on pasture eating today. you guys ready for dinner? Pork chop, you have to stand up, bro. You guys stand up, bro. You do. Here you go, you ready? You ready? Pack it up. It's your pork chop. Okay, so my camera randomly turned off, so I don't know how much that I was recording earlier or not. They got the solar system all hooked back up. They ran all of my plugs, so I'm gonna show you guys all that, but it's about to storm. So I needed to feed them before I fed the girls, which is working out because Duke really likes to be out in the pasture. And right now, still trying to get everybody pretty used to being together more often. So we're letting him have this half and the girls have that half, so they're running together. He won't hurt them. He's been with them his whole life. We've never had issues. He took care of Tink when she was a baby. I've often put baby goats that need a little extra care with him because he just does so well. The moms are all pregnant, and so I don't really want them to get extra stress because they're not used to him. So I'm showing you guys my plug. There we go. But I have a plug there, I have a switch here that turns the whole system off. Hello? There we go. Still have my smart switch. We'll talk all about it in just a minute. Let's get them fed real quick. Okay, now that they're fed, let me explain what we did. This was the plan all along, was to put everything on outlets. Makes it a little bit easier. So what they did was run like a plug. This is a regular plug into this box. And out of this junction box, we go from through the wall, there's a hole over here, into that plug. And then it runs across the ceiling to this plug and then up to another plug here for the lights. So the lights are all on a switch, on this switch, but then my pump will run off this plug. The plug stays on all the time. This turns the plug up here on and off. This plug would turn off all the power to everything. And here, I'm sorry, I don't know what the sound is gonna be like because it rains so hard. So this plug, this does the lights in here, but the plug stays hot and powers the camera. The switch turns this plug on and off. It's on my smart switch. This plug's hot all the time in case we wanted to move the camera. And then we have one more plug that's hot all the time here. Our long-term goal is to put a camera outside the barn, right out here, so that we can see the whole pasture and see the pigs and see everybody. We're gonna upgrade our barn cam probably here pretty soon to something that I can move so that I can look at the whole barn at once, and so I don't need like multiple angles. So that's all we got done today. No changes in Cece. Ligaments are very tight. Udder is starting to develop, I will say that. So she just may take several days, but teats feel firm. It's starting to feel more like she's getting an actual udder. It's just she's probably not gonna have her babies on the front end of her window. It'll probably be in the back end, so probably midweek, which is fine, unless she develops a lot overnight. I don't know, you never know, hard to tell. This girl though, guess in the comments, I wanna see how many babies you think she's having. So first in perspective on her versus like Patty, who I'm pretty convinced only has one. Twizzy is my other one that's a little bit bigger. May have two. This is babies. This is food. Babies are taking up so much room at this point, they're over here too. This is baby bump. Cece's my other one, but you guys all know Cece's are always kind of big. How many do you think Bunny's gonna have? We're gonna know in the next 2 weeks. So leave me a guess in the comments. Also, one more thing before we wrap up this lovely video. Guys, I don't wear makeup. I haven't worn makeup in like a year. Somebody left me a comment this week about how I was this farm girl with farm chores with like eyeliner and blush and lip liner on. Number one, I've never worn lip liner in my entire life. And I did wear eyeliner in some of my older videos. You can see that I have on eyeliner. It's the only makeup that I wore. My face is chapped from all the snow and wind. I don't wear blush. I haven't worn any makeup in over a year, and I probably haven't worn anything other than like mascara or eyeliner in probably more than 2 years. Just not my thing. And I don't fix my hair. I know somebody the other day was telling me like my hair was only curled on one side. My hair is naturally curly, and I know you guys haven't seen me without a hat in like months, but like this is out of the bed. Like shower, go to bed with it wet, this is what it looks like. It's not fancy. I don't curl it. I don't blow dry it. I do brush it. Just so you know, if you like makeup and you like to fix your hair, that's fabulous. I have lots of friends who are very into that kind of stuff. I'm just not. I support you either way. I just thought it was really funny. And I thought you guys would find that funny because it was probably somebody who doesn't ever comment. And I know that like you guys all know that. This is my natural lip color. I'll tell you this funny story. When I was in first or second grade, a paraprofessional at my school, or a teacher's aide, whatever you guys call them in your neck of the woods, actually chased me around the playground asking me if I had lipstick on. My mom worked at my elementary school, and I had to like literally go find my mom and be like, tell this lady that I just look like this all the time. It's a thing. Nons. What do you think, baby girl? You're getting a little udder. You are? You gonna have some babies? She's my favorite girl when she's pregnant because she usually is like the biggest snuggle bug ever, and she just wants to be cuddled and pet. She wants some food right now, but she gets really mellow, and she's a really great mom. Hello, Twizzy. What are you doing? You still got a while to go, girlfriend. Thanks for all the reminders about the mucus plug. I knew that. It's been a rough couple of weeks, guys. It just has been hard, honestly. And when you have so many hard days in a row, you just kind of doubt the things that you know. And so I appreciate all that, because like when somebody said it, I was like, of course that's what it is. Of course, Nani Vera. I know, her so pretty. Your baby's like a terror now though. Did you know that? Did you know that pepperoni's become kind of a stinker? She's like, I don't care. She still loves it. This girl. Like, I think it's her mission in life to knock all the feeders off multiple times a day. I'm gonna fix this, guys. All right, girly friends. You do still have some water, so I'm not gonna just stress over it. I'm not. You got some water. I didn't say night-night on it. Would say night-night. All right, girls. Nights. I think Mom's gonna walk down here and close your gate.